All right, everyone. Well, we're going to get started with the program here. Dinner's on its way out. Thanks again so much to the staff. Let's give them one more round of applause for their great work. So this is a fun time to watch all of the award videos. We got some amazing recognition coming up tonight. It's not made possible without specific sponsors that actually help us cover the hard costs, the video production costs. You probably know this in your own business. It costs a pretty penny to pull these videos off in a high quality way. So 4 sponsors in particular that are directly affiliated with the award videos you're seeing tonight. We have Ecolab, Together Restaurant Consulting, McDonald Wholesale, and Curtis Restaurant Equipment. Let's give them a huge round of applause. And the staff usually like it when I kind of leave them off the hook here, but if you don't know, I have very little to do with this conference, even though the staff has me come up on stage. They give me these handy scripts. We have such a phenomenal team of professionals at ORLA. If you were here earlier in the day, you heard Patrick Nofield, our incoming ORLA board chair, talk about how fortunate we are to have a team of people that are so committed to our mission and so committed to serving all of you as members. And I couldn't agree more with Patrick. The tenure of some of our folks on this 16-person full-time staff and what we're able to accomplish, it's pretty phenomenal. They have incredible strengths, incredible skill sets. We're fortunate in being able to pull off 8 annual events a year, the conference being one of them. So I just want to make sure we take a chance to thank all of those professional staff and how hard they work for you as a part of ORLA. So let's hear it for the ORLA staff. All the ORLA staff except for Greg Astley, actually. But everyone else is good. Jerry Scott said he'd give me $100 if I did that, so snack money for the way home. I love you, Greg. You're great at your job. All right. Also, I'm kind of off the hook for the rest of the night. We have our keynote speaker that's going to be doing MC duties tonight, which is really exciting. So I'm going to introduce you all to Summer. If you're an award recipient or you're affiliated with the award recipients, just remember we have photos at the end. So you're going to have to give us your best smiles. We'll do a bunch of photos up here after the official program's over. So looking forward to that with all of you in celebration of your accomplishments. So Summer Jelinek, she has over 20 years experience as a leadership keynote speaker, trainer, and author. She spent over 2 decades honing her leadership skills, notably at Walt Disney World, the Disney Institute, HEB Central Market, and even a ski resort. You will get to learn more from her tomorrow during her keynote on leading the workforce of the future. But we're very thankful to have her here with us tonight. Please join me in welcoming Summer J.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time.
Get up there and jam out. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's awards dinner. As we gather here tonight, I'm reminded of a profound truth. Restaurant and lodging professions are among the oldest in the world. If you think about it, long before modern civilization, our ancestors understood the significance of coming together for a meal, of seeking shelter, and finding comfort in the company of others. These ancient practices have not only stood the test of time, but have become woven into the very fabric of our human experience. Of course, back then the Yelp reviews were a bit more primitive. Grog's Cave, good food, but seating on rocks hurts bottom. Food and lodging have an uncanny ability to bring people together, creating bonds and memories that last a lifetime. Whether it's a cozy hotel in the heart of Oregon or a bustling restaurant in downtown Bend, these places become more than just businesses. They become the backdrop to our lives. From celebrating births and birthdays to commemorating weddings and anniversaries, our greatest joys and milestones often revolve around a shared meal or a place to rest our heads. And let's be honest, some of our best stories start with, so I was staying at this hotel, and it's not just the happy moments. In times of sorrow, when we gather to mourn the loss of loved ones, it's around a table with food and drink where we find solace and connection. We break bread and we raise a glass together to remember, to support, and to heal. The restaurant and lodging industries play a crucial role in these moments, offering more than just a service. They offer a sense of community and belonging. Not to mention, they offer a place where you can ugly cry into your wine without any judgments. Tonight, we celebrate you, the dedicated professionals who make this all possible. Your hard work, passion, and commitment create the spaces and experiences that enrich our lives. You are the stewards of tradition and the architects of memories, ensuring that every guest feels welcomed, every meal feels special, and every stay feels like home. You're the reason why someone can say, "I'll never forget that incredible meal," or "Do you remember that amazing vacation on the beach?" As we honor the outstanding individuals and achievements in our industry tonight, let us remember the timeless importance of what we do. From the chef preparing the perfect meal to the housekeeper preparing a room, every detail matters. Because in the end, it's not just about food and lodging. It's about the human connection, the warmth of hospitality, and the comfort of knowing there's a place where we belong. Now, let's celebrate some individuals and pass out some awards. Woohoo! I know, we're excited about that, right? All right. Now, a quick note about these awards. Each year, the Oregon Restaurant and Lodging Association recognizes the outstanding contributions of individuals and businesses serving the hospitality industry and communities throughout the state. Tonight's honorees represent the best qualities of what makes this industry great: exemplary service, professionalism, and commitment to the industry. They each have a unique story to tell, and we're going to learn a little bit more about each of them tonight. Our first award is the Allied Partner of the Year. This award goes to a company who has made innovative contributions to support and grow Oregon's hospitality industry. And this year, we recognize Willamette Valley Vineyards. The company was founded in 1983 by CEO Jim Burno, with the dream of creating a world-class Pinot Noir while serving as stewards of the land. They've received numerous accolades over the years, in large part by staying true to their ethos of authenticity, inclusion, and collaboration. Jim has long been an advocate for the wine and food industries, but he'll tell you it takes a village, especially when you're trying to help shape public policy. Willamette Valley Vineyards leads the way with their wine and culinary innovations and providing exceptional guest experiences. And as was mentioned, you are enjoying some of their spectacular wine at the tables. Let's watch this quick video to learn a little bit more.
When you look at the Oregon Restaurant Lodging Association, the Oregon wine industry, these tourism-based hospitality service organizations, they are fundamental to our way of life. My name is Jim Burno. I'm the founder and CEO of Willamette Valley Vineyards. I founded the winery in 1983. And my goal, just like with many young winemakers at that time, was to really prove that Oregon could do it, that Oregon was a place where we could grow and make world-class wines, and do it in a way that represented our values, so that we could model our way of life, about how to treat the land and our community with respect. And we've achieved that.
The future for wine and culinary here in Oregon is going to be very huge. There is so much potential and so much growth for the combination of both, that whole experience from the food, wine, and lodging. I am Chef DJ McIntyre. I'm the executive winery chef here at Willamette Valley Vineyards. We're going to start seeing a lot more tours that have eyes on the Willamette Valley region. You know, everybody knows of Napa, everybody knows of Sonoma in California. Willamette's also known for wines.
And the way that we get there is by working together, cooperating to change the fabric of public policy that makes it possible for us to be successful. If there's one message that I would give to the members of the Oregon Restaurant Lodging Association is it takes all of them and it takes their very active involvement to make sure that our voices are heard. And there you get back to what are we made up of, right? We're made up of a very diverse community of men and women of all different colors that may have a lot of different opinions on a lot of other subjects. But when it comes to protecting our environment, serving as stewards, and providing a delightful experience for our community, that's the hospitality industry.
I'd like to invite Jim Burno up to receive the Allied Partner of the Year Award and have him say a few words. Jim, come on up.
Some of you know that giving me a mic it could be a dangerous thing. You know, I wish you could all be with your leaders and your staff when they call on legislators at the state capitol building and they testify at their hearings and then they go into the offices and present their case, your case. You're the largest group of private employers in the state of Oregon. And the Oregon Restaurant and Lodging Association is the leader in shaping public policy for small and independent business owners in the state of Oregon. And part of the reason why the Oregon wine industry has the success it does is because of the leadership and the support we got from the Oregon Restaurant and Lodging Association in the state capitol. So hey, thank you all very much for that. You know, I just want to point out, I've got my team here, Jan, my wife, who's a member of our team at the winery, Stan Terrell, who's been a director, lives in Bend, been a director of our winery on the board of directors for many years, and you'll see a number of other staff members here who are extraordinary. I hope you get a chance to say hello to them. Anyway, thank you all very much for all the help you've given our industry.
To say, out of all of the names that I worked on over this past week, Willamette is still the one that I have to stop and think so hard about. It turned into Willamette and Williamette. There were so many ways of pronouncing it, so we got it. We did it, Jim. We did it. All right. This next award is a special one. It recognizes a frontline employee, as we know, the heart and soul of our industry. Tonight's recipient for the Employee of the Year is someone who demonstrates exceptional service with heart. As a guest service agent, Sandra Reyes is the first person guests meet when they arrive at the hotel. We all know first impressions are important, and hers are memorable, genuine, and welcoming. Hospitality comes naturally to Sandra. She comes from Hawaii and brings the spirit of aloha to every single encounter. As her manager shared, she welcomes every guest with open arms and provides an ambiance within our hotel that is hard to walk away from. Sandra emanates with kindness and compassion for everyone, including her teammates. Here's a glimpse of Sandra in her element.
She exudes this personality that's just hospitality all the way. It's something that we can't train, we can't teach. It just comes so natural that we always want to say, can you be like Sandra? I'm Claire Ann Register. I'm the Director of Operations for Seaside Lodging Management Company. Sandra is irreplaceable in the fact that she is a front desk agent, but she is more than that. She's like the heart of the hotel.
At the front desk, Sandra is just always herself and willing to go above and beyond to help every guest that walks in our doors. I'm Shalane Jensen. I'm the general manager of the Salt Line Hotel located in Seaside, Oregon. There is no one else in the world like Sandra.
Well, every day to me is a memorable day, and every single time I meet a guest, they go, I will remember you and I'll be back just to see you. So it just touches my heart that people are like, just because of you, we'll be back. Like, really? Oh, thank you so much. I'm Sandra Reyes, and I work here at the Salt Line Hotel as a guest service agent. I'm from Hawaii, so we use Ohana a lot because we all become friends to family. Instead of just being your group and my group, we become one, and we become an Ohana.
Ohana relates to Sandra as just family. She is saying Ohana to every guest that walks out of our door. That sense of culture would be integrity, willingness, friendliness, kindness.
I don't know if a lot of people get to say that, but my company, my workers, my guests, everybody just makes me feel like life is great. We're going to be okay. We're all going to be okay. Just spread that peace and good vibe and aloha spirit, and we'll be free.
Come on up, Sandra.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do?
Thank you all for being here tonight, and I'm so thankful and honored to get this award. I've never even thought I would be getting something like this because I'm just being myself. I love to make people feel welcomed and honored and like family to me, each and every one of you. If you ever get a chance, come and give me a hug or say hi, you know. I will welcome you with open arms. I'd like to make a special thank you to my general manager, Shalane, for nominating me for this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also, I'd like another special thank you to Sherry and Claire Ann for guiding me for the past 3 years in this industry and making me feel confident and bringing out my aloha spirit in me. Thank you all so much. You guys have a great evening. Aloha and mahalo. Chiu.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, singing, how do you do? They really sing, I love you.
I don't want to start talking and ruin the music. It's such a good music. All right, our next award is the Team Leader Award. Now, this award recognizes a mid-level employee, supervisor, or director who provides exceptional service and contributions to their company and its guests and customers. Pamela Hansen, Area HR Manager for Newport Hallmark Inns and Resorts, epitomizes these traits and more. Pamela does her job with passion and dedication to serve others. She oversees human resources for 252 employees and accounting activities for 4 high-volume properties while being present and available for all of her team. Pamela embodies the company's core values. She's always kind, helpful, respectful, honest, and looks for ways to support everyone around her. While all employees are recognized as internal guests, with Pamela, she puts these team members first. taking care of employees so they can help create memorable experiences for guests. She's a beacon of information, a resource for leadership, and a cheerleader for all. But don't take it from me. Let's watch and learn a little bit more about Pamela.
Pam is just so kind, and she's just so giving. She's giving of her time, she's giving of her knowledge, she's giving of her heart. She has laughed with employees, she's cried with employees, she has encouraged employees. I'm Melinda Majors, and I am the Director of HR here at Hallmark Inns and Resorts. I think it's leaders like Pam who go above and beyond that are the reason why people stay as long as they do. They know that they have a good job that they really enjoy, but they're also very well supported by leaders like Pam.
We call our employees internal guests because they are just that. They are our guests. We strive to give them the same experience that we give all of the guests that come to the Hallmark. I'm Pamela Hansen, Area HR Manager for the Newport Properties Hallmark Inns and Resorts. The main thing being that I love the most is that colleagues come first. And I love that because when our colleagues are happy and then our guests are happy. One of the things that brings a smile to my face at work is seeing my team members happy and seeing my team members enjoying being here. I am surrounded by the best people, and because of them, I can do my job and enjoy my job and be the best that I can.
If you are outside Pam's office at any given time, it's just a revolving door of people coming by to ask a question, sometimes just to say hi. I mean, people know who she is and they know where to go to for questions, and she's the person. She's kind of the calm in the storm oftentimes, and I think that that's a role of human resources, but it's one that Pam just exudes. We've been lucky enough to have Pam with us for 5 years. And we hope for many more to come.
Come join us on stage, Pam.
Never care for what they say. Never care for games they play. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know.
I am so honored to receive this award. I really am surrounded by the most amazing team. I have the best team, and they really do inspire me to be the best leader I can be. I have been so blessed to be surrounded by great leaders that have been so generous in their sharing of their knowledge that has really helped me grow and will continue to grow and be better. And I just am so appreciative of everybody that I work with. And thank you again for this wonderful award. Thank you.
Never care for what they say. Never care for games they play. Never care for what they do. Never care for what they know.
Y'all got me thinking, like, what would my walk-up song be? I don't know. Before I came in this weekend, I had the opportunity to speak with a few of you, and Pam was one of the individuals that I had the opportunity to speak. And before I even knew she was an award winner, I could feel her love for the industry and the people coming through. So it has been a special honor to see you get it. This next award is a new one for this year. The Workforce Engagement Champion Award honors an industry professional for their dedicated efforts to engage with our schools by sharing the joy of the industry with the next generation and inspiring our future workforce. Paul Paws is a tireless champion for hospitality. He's worked in the industry for an amazing 45 years as a career server. I think that deserves a round of applause. He follows the ethos of put the guest first, making everyone feel welcome with empathy and compassion. Paul has served on several boards, including the Oregon Hospitality Foundation, and spent countless hours training industry members and inspiring high school students about how rewarding this industry can be. Paul is extremely proud of his family. All 3 of his children have worked in hospitality as well as a grandson. Let's hear a little bit more about Paul from his colleagues.
I've always enjoyed being nice to people, and I discovered that I could make a heck of a good living just by being myself and just being kind and thoughtful. What really drew me to it was the fact that the hospitality industry gives me all the resources I need to create a wonderful experience.
Paul and I go back about probably 30, 35 years in a company we both used to work for. And Paul came in and helped train our team. He helped demonstrate the steps that we wanted to take that's always put the guest first, as Bob Farrell taught us. And I think that what Paul did here was the foundation, part of the foundation of the success of our company over the years. And I'll forever be truly grateful for that.
So I started working with Paul back in December of 2015, and we had contracted him to come and do the server training for our new restaurants that we were opening up in Arizona. Since then, Paul and I have worked together. We've opened 5 additional restaurants, and he's done the training for all of those. Paul supports the industry just by being a tireless advocate, whether it be at ORLA events, doing the trainings for like new restaurant openings, or at doing pro starts. Paul is just out there. He is, he knows the industry so well. He takes every opportunity he can to get people excited about the industry.
Going into the high schools and teaching young people about this profession is really rewarding for Paul, and I think the young people find it rewarding too, because it's fun to serve others. He laughs, he engages people, and he shows them that it's very rewarding to go into a career like this.
Those kids are our future leaders, and not just in our industry, but just in general. These are going to be the policymakers in the future. And if we can get them excited about the hospitality industry now, think how that's going to have repercussions in better policies down the line for our industry. I would just like to add that Paul is such a pleasure to work with. He really is just a beacon of positivity and gratitude, and the world needs more Pauls.
How does it feel to be chosen for this award? My family's proud of me. My waiter grandson is proud of me. All 3 of my children have worked in the industry. My oldest son's been a bartender for 35 years. My youngest son did it for 25 years. He now works for Oregon State. My grandson, my oldest grandson, just started waiting tables. For them to emulate me and follow me, there is no greater pride. What advice would I give a young person who wants to come to this industry? You have an opportunity to make a better world. What you really need to have is a heart of empathy, compassion, kindness. That is what hospitality is about. It's about making people feel safe, about making people feel welcomed.
Paul, come and join us on stage.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know.
I want to meet this guy. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful. Those that have known me for several years know I have a particular habit. And if you will, please, I'm doing a selfie. If anything, I'm consistent. So 45 years waiting tables. It's been extraordinary. I never imagined you would bring me to this spot. 45 years ago, a young manager with TGI Fridays at Washington Square hired me. I needed a job. I just left a career of insurance for 10 years. I hated it, and I wanted something different. I wanted an easy job. I wanted to wait tables. So I got into this. I'm a single dad at that time, newly divorced, and life was crap. This is love. This is love. I'm a good waiter. So I got to hurry, eating up the clock. So I was there for about 2 months, and I knew I really liked the job. I really enjoyed serving people. It just felt right. But I was crappy at it. I didn't understand the operations, the systems, the ritual of service. So I went to my boss, new young upcoming manager, and I said, listen, Ed, I really like this job. I got 3 kids. I'm trying to learn it. Would it be possible to give me a smaller station? And he laughs. He goes, Paul, you timed that so perfect. I was coming to you to fire you. And the amazing finish to that particular story is that gentleman's name is Ed Casey. Ed Casey is the CEO of Burger Grill. And I was hoping Ed was going to be here tonight. But to Ed personally, we did good, Ed. We did good. There are so many people I want to help to thank. We don't have enough time for that. I do presentations all over North America about waiting tables. Who would have thought? I love going to the schools, and we have to rebrand ourselves. We have to make ourselves an industry of choice and not last resort. We need to get into the classroom and change the face of who we are. This is a piece that I read to every presentation I do. I did a workshop last night for a client, a 4-hour workshop on hospitality culture and the actual tableside service skills. And this is how I finish all of my presentations, all the ones that I've done, so I want to gift this to you. And I wrote this in 1986. It's called Daddy the Waiter. In 1980, I took what I thought was going to be a mental vacation from an insurance career of 10 years to become a waiter. Now I realize that what happened to me was a major career decision that has placed me in a profession with unlimited opportunity. My success is recognized not only by my industry associates, but also the community, and most importantly, my children. A few months after making that move, I remember gathering my children, Paul, Jackie, and Dominic, to explain to them that I was no longer in an acceptable profession of a junior insurance executive. As a new and emotionally disheveled single parent, I needed to qualify my own career uncertainties. As why I had voluntarily refused to go into a back field that offered thousands of dollars more a year in income, and why I opted instead to pursue a new field that offered minimum wage plus tips. I was being scrutinized by family and friends with a strong flavor of disappointment. All of this added pressure made me even more sensitive to what my children thought of me as a waiter, provider, leader, and parent. And so I went to hold the powwow with them to give the 3 of them an adult explanation of why. As I completed my somber presentation, I was stunned with their unanimous explanation. Daddy, will you wait on us? I was left utterly speechless. All of my dread and expectations of their rejection instantly vaporized. They did not care what I did for a living. They just loved and trusted me. No questions asked. I had to leave. I had to leave the room for a moment of private tears of relief and embarrassment, and the relief was tremendous, and yes, I was embarrassed, because my own preschool children had identified the most intimidating influence about becoming a waiter. It was me. I had created my own lack of self-confidence through personal insecurities about what everyone else thought of me. I had placed myself in the worst ego trap a person could, yet my children, who were the least ego concerned of anyone, were the most unsuspecting and potent resource of support. I have an area in my home dedicated to the accolades concerning my efforts and accomplishments as a waiter. The resources of this material are many, from my employers to the president of the Oregon Restaurant Association, from Oregon's Liquor Commission chairman to our governor, from local newspaper articles to being a cover story of a national magazine. But the one item that all of these commendations are centered around is an essay written by one of my children in the 4th grade. The subject was for the school's Career Awareness Week. It was placed in the school's main display case. One of the teachers called to make sure I went to see this special paper. I had some time between my lunch and dinner shifts, so I went to the school after hours. The lights were off, the display case was dimly lit with the daylight filtering through the foyer windows. I had to press my hands and face against the glass to squint to read the thick pencil script, and the essay is titled Waiter Artist. And it begins, I want to be a waiter because that's what my dad is, and I want to be that because he loves me. PJ, we made it. Thank you.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well you already know. So just imagine.
As a lifer in the hospitality industry, thank you, sir. And I have to say, you inspired me in other ways as well. I started working in the restaurant industry as a line cook, worked my way up to a sous chef before I realized I didn't really like to cook. So I should probably find a new profession. But when I watched that video, I saw you holding the plates with the ping pong balls on them, and I'm like, I can do that. Y'all, I can't do that. All right. Our next award recognizes a successful restaurant owner-operator who demonstrates exceptional leadership in supporting the industry, the restaurant, the employees, and their guests. Catherine Lambs is a story of 3 generations in hospitality. She's an entrepreneur and part of the vision team responsible for the growth of Bambuza Hospitality Group with 13 concepts and 5 brands in 4 states. Catherine commits 1,000%. She is a fearless leader driven to support her team and encourage their success. She is a strong advocate for Oregon's hospitality industry. She engages in local leadership activities that support economic empowerment for women-owned and small businesses. As a woman of color and a business owner, she is a wonderful role model for her daughters and the next generation of workforce entering the industry. Let's watch a little bit of Catherine's story.
She is unstoppable when reaching her goals, and her success story is really a story of audacity. She immigrated from Vietnam to the United States at 13 years old. English isn't her first language, and growing up, she did not have any role models for an entrepreneur or a leader who looked like her. I'm Chrissy Urdiza, and I'm an operations manager with Bambuza Hospitality Group. What sets Bambuza Vietnam Kitchen apart is that it's a family-owned and operated business, and it has roots with family recipes that started at home and in the kitchen. The business was founded by Daniel's mother, Mama Lan, in the late 1970s. I joined the family restaurant business when I got married to my husband, Daniel, in 2004. Bambuza is a 3 generations. Our kids' early months played in the pack and play, set up in the office by the kitchen. I'm Catherine Lam, President and CEO of Bambuza Hospitality Group. I'm achieving my dream. When I was little, I dreamed to be a business entrepreneur, and I'm living that dream right now. Another thing that I'm proud of in my career is be a role model for my daughters and young girls like them.
She's a fearless leader. She's resilient, innovative, really thinking about how to address concerns within the communities of Oregon, as well as creating a path for future employees. I'm Jeff Brown, the Senior Director of Operations and Innovation for Bambuza Hospitality Group. Bambuza Hospitality Group consists of 13 wholly owned and operated food and beverage units. We have 5 different brands in 4 states with additional retail partnerships.
She is committed to bringing up the next generation of women leaders. She pushes ideas into action. and she gets to the heart of every matter. I gotta say, she's daring, and boy, does she dare. I would encourage women in the workforce, be fierce, because that's what it requires, and be bold about applying for the role. Take the chance, try it, do it. That's what we did.
Don't take fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's tough and it's cool sometimes. It ain't gonna save your life. Hey, that's the time of
Well, wow, thank you so much. I have to say, receiving this award from the industry is such an honor for my company and the rest of our team. And now I just have a few words of gratitude, and also hopefully this award has an inspirations for others. So good evening, everyone. It is such an honor to be standing here tonight accepting this award from ORLA. I'd like to accept this not just for me and my company, but on behalf of every small business owner, restaurateur, and the hard-working team members who pour their heart and soul into hospitality every single day. This award is a true testament to the spirit of resilience and collaboration that defines our industry, especially here in Oregon. We all know the challenges, long hours, tight margins, unexpected setbacks, but we also know the rewards. The connection we make, like tonight, the lives we touch, the communities we impact. And that's why we keep going, even on our hardest days. Success in our industry isn't about perfection. It's about passion, perseverance, and adaptability. It's about taking risks, learning from failures, and constantly pushing ourselves and our teams to be better. And most importantly, it's about all of us here standing together, because none of us can do this alone. I encourage everyone out there to keep going. Keep innovating, keep building relationships, and keep believing in your ability to succeed. We live in a state with so much to offer. Together, we don't just survive, but we thrive. Let's show the world what makes Oregon special. So to everyone, this award is for you. Let's keep the passion alive and work together to make the future of Oregon hospitality brighter than ever. Thank you.
Don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's tough and it's cool sometimes. It ain't gonna save your life. That's the time of love.
All right, who's energized? Yes, right? Take on the world. Love it. All right, our final award. Our final award this evening is the Lodging Operator of the Year. And this award recognizes a general manager who demonstrates exceptional leadership in supporting the property, employees, and their guests. This year's honoree exceeds in these qualities, having illustrated early on he has a passion for hospitality. Ellie has worked every part of the hotel, quickly advancing as an executive. His experience of going through the ranks has given him a unique perspective and knowledge of how to manage the property. He helped lead the hotel through turbulent times and emerged in 2023, being chosen as one of 6 properties worldwide for the Hotels.com Find Your Perfect campaign. I think that deserves a round of applause as well. Ellie is a true embodiment of the Ocean Lodge credo, building relationships with his guests and his team, knowing everyone by name and treating everyone with respect, and creating a sense of family and home. He has an immense sense of connection, a very humble spirit, and a heart for hospitality. Let's hear a little bit more from Ellie and his colleagues.
He's one of the most passionate people I've ever met. He truly has a heart for hospitality. He just gets it. I'm Misty Kawaso. I work for Escape Lodging as the brand and project manager. Ellie started at the Ocean Lodge 18 years ago in housekeeping. He advanced pretty quickly and became the housekeeping manager. And Patrick definitely saw a light in Ellie and talked him into moving to the front desk as an associate just to help him learn and grow. It wasn't long after that he became the assistant manager and then the interim general manager, and quickly we realized he needed to be the general manager.
Everyone feels as though they can relate to Ellie. His connection with others, his desire to learn and grow, his understanding that he always has room to learn and grow causes him to be very humble, and people feel as though they can follow him. I am Daniel Maythree. I'm the Assistant General Manager from the Ocean Lodge in Cannon Beach, and I work for Escape Lodging. There's never a stopping point for him, and he understands that he can continue to learn and grow from others.
My name is Eli Ramirez, and I am the General Manager at the Ocean Lodge in Cannon Beach. Our people truly understand what hospitality is about. They go above and beyond for everyone. They know that we have a big responsibility in the industry of hospitality, and they do their best to exceed expectations, and for us, everybody's a VIP. We live by the motto of taking care of the people, and the money will take care of itself.
Ellie connects with his team better than anybody I've ever seen. I think it comes back to the fact that he's worked every part of this property. He started in housekeeping, so he understands it. You know, he's done the front desk, so he understands it. He can talk to people right where they're at, and it just develops a relationship with those people that I don't think you would have otherwise.
Ellie will tell you that it really isn't him. It's the team that surrounds him that makes him great, and he'll tell you that many times over. The people in his life, the people that he gets to lead, make him look as though he's the best person in the world, because he really is.
When I share my story with people, I feel that I'm making an impact. I truly feel that, people really look at my story like, wow, something that inspires them.
I wonder why the Eminem song. Wow, thank you so much, everyone. I have a tendency to forget things, so I have to write everything down. I really want to take the opportunity to thank a few people that have made an impact in my life. I'm going to start with my father. He passed away back in 2019, victim of a heart attack. And he was the one who decided to knock out my wings when I decided to emigrate from Mexico to the US. I was 17 years old, and I still wonder why he did that. But another one that I want to thank is Patrick Nofiel. Patrick Nofiel has become such an important person in my life. And thank you, sir, for everything you have done for me and for my family. Another one that I want to thank is Sean Wagner, who has become an excellent teacher and an excellent boss. I do take to the heart all of those conversations that we have, and then you are my role model. And at some point in this industry, I want to be like you. So I won't charge $1,000 for 10 minutes, though. Misty, thank you so much for everything you do for me and for the Ocean Lodge. You've always been there for the team, and you know I truly appreciate all your words and your kindness and all the encouragement coming out from you. So I'm actually very excited to work with you closely now in my new role. I want to thank the Ocean Lodge because in reality I wouldn't be here today if it's not for the great service that we all do at the lodge. And you know, working with people who truly understand what hospitality is about, it just makes it easier. I want to thank ORLA for the great opportunity for me receiving this award. That truly belongs to my wife. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to my wife and my kids, who is sitting right here with me tonight. Because yes, maybe in your eyes, I am the one who goes out and take maybe responsibility for everything that involves the Ocean Lodge and everything. But when I come home, she's the one that takes care of me and my kids with always dinner ready and, you know, a beautiful smile and always with a question, how was work today? You know, so thank you so much. Thank you, the Escape Lodging family who's been here tonight. Say hello or something. 19 years ago, I decided to leave my parents' house at the age of 17 without knowing really where the future was going to take me. Today, what it was the future turns into a present that I've never imagined. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. This is something pure energy for me. I encourage you to continue doing what you're doing and deliver unique hospitality, which is what we do. Thank you.
Lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music, the moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes.
There have been so many powerful words tonight, but I really appreciate what Ellie said about imagining a future and realizing that in the present you have found it. And I think this industry has given that to many of us that have been here. Now, before we wrap up, do have a few reminders about tomorrow. The first reminder, or this evening as well, all award recipients and families and teams, please meet in front of the stage so we can make sure and get photos taken. And this is for everybody else. We kick off day 2 tomorrow with breakfast in this room at 8 a.m. So have a wonderful time tonight, but not too wonderful. We want to see you here at 8 a.m. And before we wrap, I invite you to join me in a final toast. No? What? Okay. Oh, we got to pour the wine. Everybody make sure you pour the wine. All right. Let's raise our glasses to our award winners, the heart and soul of Oregon's hospitality and lodging community. Here's to your continued success, your unwavering dedication, and the countless lives you touch every single day. Hospitality, y'all like, we ain't waiting. Cheers to the past, present, and future. I give up. Have an amazing time. Congratulations, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. Well done, well done.